Now, one of the many things I appreciate from you guys is when you notice some of the non-Vitamix things I have in my kitchen that I don't necessarily advertise or talk about. Now, I come from a food background. I grew up working in my family's restaurants in the Bay Area and back in Philly, and we were always picking up things at restaurant supply and specialty houseware stores. Now, sometimes you guys will ask me what utensils or milk bottles I'm using, and I'll gladly share that with you guys. Now, I can't give away all my secrets because I'd like to keep some things exclusive to Blending with Henry. But today I'm going to show you my entire cookware collection that I use to create recipes with the Vitamix. So let's go in the kitchen and get started. Hey you guys, please support Blending with Henry by hitting that like and subscribe button as well as the bell icon to be alerted when new video content arrives. Now for more recipes, visit my website blendingwithhenry.com. Mother's Day is coming up. Do something special for a mom in your life, especially if that mom is you. For the guys on Father's Day, the best chef is the one in your kitchen. Every chef in top restaurants have a Vitamix and great cookware. Let's talk some truth here. They make the best tasting food together. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with my Vitamix package. It's helped me become the chef I never thought I could be. I've shown you guys many recipe ideas using my Vitamix Complete Kitchen, from soups, smoothies, nut butters, non-blended drinks, and making bread. But one of the best things I use my Vitamix for is as an assistive tool for stovetop cooking. And often this is not a considered thought when people are choosing which Vitamix to buy. One of my most loyal viewers and customers named Jen recommended me to try out her recipe for this delicious warm pear soup. Let me show you how I infuse my cookware and the Vitamix to create it. One of the pots used is my Staub 7.25 quart Dutch oven in this amazing grenadine color. Now it's enameled cast iron and handmade in France. Now it has black enameled interior for high heat searing and never needs seasoning. Now it's easy to clean you guys, and it can be put in the dishwasher with no rusting. Now the other enameled cast iron pot is my Staub 3.75 quart Essential French oven in La Mer. It's a blue-green color. It's a great size for general purpose cooking. So, starting with the Vitamix Ascent A3500 and the 8-ounce blending bowl, I'm milling cinnamon sticks and cardamom. Now I have fresh ground spices in seconds, which is far better than buying it pre-ground in the jar. I created a poaching liquid using the fresh ground spices from the Vitamix. Now I'm poaching the pears in the Staub Dutch oven. The cast iron retains so much heat, it poaches the pears in far less time. Now back to the Vitamix, I'm pouring in the chopped poached pears, coconut cream, poaching liquid, flavors and spices, then blending it up. Now back to the stovetop. I'm pouring the soup mixture into the Staub Essential French oven. I'm putting it on low heat and giving the soup a stir. Then allowing it to simmer for 30 minutes so all the flavors are infused. Now I have a delicious hot prickly pear soup with a light amount of sweetness, an excellent creation with the Vitamix and the right cooking vessel. My prized recipe I call Herb Infused Creamy Sweet Onion Soup. It's a reverse of the traditional French onion soup. Instead of a broth, it's creamy with fresh herbs and roasted garlic. The starting pot uses my All Clad D5 8-quart stock pot and my All Clad D5 10-inch fry pan. In the All Clad stock pot, I put in a boatload of sliced onions to caramelize. Then I rough chop some apples to saute in the All Clad fry pan. Now I jump to the Vitamix and pour in the sauteed apples, the caramelized onions, veggie broth, seasonings, herbs, parsnips, peppers, and blend it up. This creamy soup has a mild onion flavor with an essence of fresh herbs and is dairy-free. My herb-infused creamy sweet onion soup recipe appears in the Vitamix 100th Anniversary Cookbook. It's okay to be proud of something you create. I am. Who doesn't love potato chips, right? Now, it's easy to buy the bag, but it's even better when you make them yourself. Starting with the Vitamix food processor attachment, I'm creating thin sliced red potatoes. Then thinly sliced Yukon Gold potatoes. I'll be using my Le Creuset enamel cast iron 4.5 quart soup pot in French gray. That's also perfect for deep frying. I like the light sand interior, which helps check the doneness of the chips as well as the color of the oil, which is important when frying. And there you go, fresh warm chips. Simple, starts with the Vitamix, finishes on the stovetop in the cast iron pot. I call this the world's creamiest hot chocolate because it really is. It made such a buzz on my Instagram and is surprisingly 100% dairy free. The pot used is my Staub 3.25 quart enamel cast iron demi-French oven in sapphire blue. Now I use this as a rice pot, but it's also great for cocoa. Starting on the stovetop, I poured almond milk in the Staub French oven and 72% melted cacao from the microwave, giving the mixture a stir on low heat. Floating over to the Vitamix, I'm creating a foam from aquafaba, which is the secret ingredient for making the hot chocolate creamy. Now I'm pouring the milk and chocolate mixture into the foam on low speed. Now increasing the speed midway just to mix but not to overblend. Now check this out. I'm spooning in extra foam at the top. You swear it was whipped cream topping. It blends so well with the hot chocolate. Now with the healthy hot cocoa, you can enjoy it with pound cake and marshmallows. I have lots of other cookware, you guys, that I use the Vitamix as an assistive tool with, such as my Le Creuset 5.5 quart enamel cast iron Dutch oven in flame color. Now I made a great veggie chili with this, which I'll show you in another video. Now like my previous enamel cast iron pots, it's handmade in France. Now it has the sand colored or cream enameled interior, which makes it easier to view ingredients during cooking. Next is my Le Creuset 3.5 quart enamel cast iron brazier in fig color. Now this is my favorite pot, you guys. It's handmade in France and it also has the sand enameled interior, and this is also known as an everyday pan. This is my Le Creuset 3.75 quart enamel cast iron oval casserole pot in agave color, which is a blue-green. Now I made some great seafood dishes with special sauces created in the Vitamix with this pot. Now it's also handmade in France with the sand enameled interior. Next is my Le Creuset 4.25 quart enamel cast iron deep sauté pan in matte white. It just looks great, right? Now it also has the sand enamel interior, and I made an amazing meal with this incorporated with the Vitamix, which I'll show you in a later video. Next is my Staub 12-inch enamel cast iron grill pan. Now, grill pans are a hit or miss at home since they don't really smoke, but this pan came with a panini press and that really sealed the deal. Now it makes great panini press sandwiches with the black enameled interior, and I used the Vitamix to make rubs for when I made grilled swordfish. Now it's a challenge to clean though. Stainless is a must-have. Here's my All Clad D5 4-quart deep sauté pan, my All Clad D5 4-quart saucepan, and my All Clad 2-quart saucepan. When I was growing up, we used to use these in our restaurant and my parents loved them. I used to call this the ugly black frying pan. Now I see why they're loved. Every kitchen needs a well-seasoned cast iron pan. Now it's kind of the poor man's good quality stainless. Now this is my Lodge 10-inch pan. It is higher maintenance than the enamel cast iron, but it's without a doubt an affordable workhorse. And lastly, there is a ninja in the Blending with Theory kitchen. Shocker, right? Now this is the Ninja Foodie Never Stick Premium. Non-stick pans get a bad rap, but certain foods need them like delicate fish, and I like to cook egg whites, and this works very well. There's a purpose for every tool in the kitchen. All this amazing cookware goes so well with a Vitamix, and together they will make great Mother's Day or Father's Day gifts for any occasion or for your next kitchen upgrade. Alright you guys, if you'd like to check out all this great stuff, there are links below the video, and my Vitamix deals page is on blendingwithhenry.com. See you soon.